Hello there guys, Bilbo10,000 here, bringing you a quick pre-video message, and if you'd like to support the channel, make sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And make sure to check out the Game Show Central Discord channel down in the description, where you can hang out with me and my friends. Enjoy the video! Hello there everybody, Bilbo10,000 here, bringing you another episode of 999 the Nonary Games, and today we are going to go for the true final ending of this game, and that means we need to get through all this dialogue that we've heard before. So, I'm just going to skip through this dialogue, and when we get to that little CGI cutscene of us zooming up to the coffin, then I will join back with you guys, and we will continue. So, I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, I think it's just before the CG of the coffin shows up, so we're just going to go from here. I think we've heard a bit of this dialogue before, but you know, I just want to get this show on the road, so let's go.
You're telling me to force it open?
Yeah, let's force it open, let's go.
Just shut up and try!
So how are we going to get the numbers for the safe? Is it going to come to us through the morphogenic field, probably? Alright, let's see what happens. We've seen this bit at least, so...
Damn it!
Wouldn't even budge. Yep. Passcode. There was some sort of keypad attached to the coffin. Its purpose would not have been difficult to determine. Their eyes were almost immediately drawn to it.
Not another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so.
Fingers crossed they know how to open the password, because I know Clover's got the clue this time around, so maybe we can figure it out like that. The noise wasn't stopping. In fact, it was getting louder.
Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now...
Come on, let's let Snake out. Come on, I want to see that reunion with Clover and Snake.
I know that, but how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
They couldn't even tell how many numbers the passcode needed to be.
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Clover, excuse me, you have a hint?
Well, let's look for one.
Well, there's none around the room, we know that much. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything in the coffin, nothing around here.
Not making this easy, are they?
The sound still wouldn't stop. Come on, Snake, just have a little patience, please, come on. It wasn't a noise that belonged in that room. Come on.
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? How can we figure it out? I need something.
He really does. This is where we continue from. This is where we continue from. That nice little CGI look at the coffin. The world blinked. Whoa! Suddenly, there was a voice inside of Junpei's head. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Wait, what? What the hell was that?
Hey look, it's morphogenic field theory. Junpei was utterly and completely baffled.
Huh? What?
What's up?
Oh no. Seven and Clover ran over to him, but Junpei didn't know what to tell them.
Huh?
If he had told them he'd heard a voice, they'd laugh, or worse, think he was going insane. So all he said was...
Oh, nothing.
Oh. He cleared his throat a little too loud and looked pointedly down at his bracelet. There were a pair of small buttons. Oh, so he's... Basically, the clue has come through time and space from the old timeline, and it's connected with us in this timeline, and now it's giving us the clue so we can solve it. He pressed the buttons. It was... Truth, which is right, is gone. Truth is gone. Truth is gone. That was it. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 8 numbers blinked on and then off on the bracelet display. Junpei checked one last time. Yeah, this is right. We've been through this. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Yep.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
It's the code to the coffin.
Oh my gosh. Are those?
Junpei didn't answer. Clover probably knows because she has the sinister hand clue, I'm pretty sure, in this timeline. So she'd know. He simply walked straight to the coffin. He knelt down in front of the keypad, running over the numbers in his head so that he wouldn't forget.
1, 4, 3, 8.
Yeah, okay, let's skip this bit. Let's just get it. Let's get Snake out. With trembling fingers, he punched them in. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. That was all of them. He punched the E button. And yep, here we go. Lock open. And now we have Snake, so we have a digital root of 18! There was the sound of the coffin lid unlatching. Someone sat up out of it.
No way.
Snake.
What?
Why are you...
Snake!
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying.
Oh god, mate, you didn't just fucking worry her. She would have gone on an axe murdering rampage. Oh boy.
Snake!
You? Why?
Junpei? And 7? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
No, everyone else is kind of somewhere else. Just like Rip Van Winkle. Still, it was very much like Snake to simply cut to the heart of the matter and ask, what the fuck does Rip Van... I don't know.
Jeez.
God damn, Junpei and 7 shared a wry smile. Clover's eyes were filled with tears.
You're back!
With a cry of joy, she leapt into Snake's arms. Oh!
Gently now.
Oh!
My body's still a little weak.
You're back!
Oh! Clover looked like nothing so much as a lost child who had finally found her home. Oh, it's so good. Because for most of the game, she's been this depressed child who's lost her brother, and this is just like the perfect denouement to her storyline. Oh, so happy. She cried and cried and cried. Her eyes were red and her nose was running. She hiccuped and gasped as if she were about to begin hyperventilating.
You're back! You're really here!
Aww. Her voice was happy but almost desperate, as if she feared he would disappear again if she stopped talking to him. Tear after tremendous tear rolled its way down her face. Her small arms strained as she clutched Snake's body as tightly as she could. Perhaps she had to convince herself he was real. Perhaps she was worried he would be gone the moment she let go. Perhaps she simply didn't know what else to do.
You're back!
Aww.
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
She pretty much had. You came out of a coffin, mate. Is that a pun? Did he just make a pun?
Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
Huh?
Yeah, we need to catch him up on things now.
You jerk! Idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
Oh, catch him up on things now, man. Clover broke into sobs so great she could no longer talk. I'm sorry, I'm crying now. Good grief. It was a touching reunion between brother and sister. Even though Junpei knew they had little time and every minute they waited was a minute they wasted, it felt cruel to pull them apart. Junpei and 7 sat down on one of the pews, waiting for Clover to calm down before explaining to Snake what had transpired. Also, now that we know all of this shit, Ace has just gone with Lotus, and Santa, and June. Santa has a gun. Ace is bigger than Santa. Things could be going horribly wrong right now, given we know the truth about Ace. God damn. Oh my god. Oh, that was so nice.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you.
No problem, Snake.
In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes.
Yeah, so you might want to burn those clothes. You know, we don't want to wear them anymore.
Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Exactly. He had quickly and neatly summarized the events of several hours.
Yeah.
Oh, Junpei nodded.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room.
Yes.
Do I have it straight?
Completely straight.
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well-
All right, we never told 7. Huh. Well.
I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed. But it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why.
Well, we know that Zero is the bad guy. We know that Santa is working with Zero because of that one preview where it's like, I am Zero, or Zero's whatever. That preview at the end of the coffin ending where it had the little picture. I am Santa, but this is not over, you know? And then we have Ace, who is a mastermind evil genius, you know.
The corpse in the shower room that looked like me.
I wonder who it was. We still have no idea who it was.
And the corpse in the captain's quarters.
Or who that corpse is. I'm hoping that can get cleared up.
Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
I don't even blame him. I don't know.
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're wearing some kind of weird robes.
Okay.
That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
Okay. Who was it? Was it Santa? I mean, obviously, there were hints at Santa being Zero, so...
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me.
How he survived in that coffin with little air for that long, though, I have to, like, you know, commend him for. Well done.
They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted.
Knocked out by gas.
A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Looks that way, huh?
But who's Zero? One of us.
There's nothing else I have to tell you.
I'm pretty sure
When
it's
I woke
Santa
up,
at this
I
point.
was in this coffin.
It's gotta be Santa. Santa is the obvious Zero culprit right now, which makes me think, could it be Santa? Could it be like a trick and it's someone else completely? But I'm gonna go with Santa for now, because that's where the game is obviously kind of leading us to. Junpei crossed his arms and thought.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero?
Well, we haven't been to the timeline where Ace was caught as the bad guy yet. We still have no idea about that, so...
I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either.
Just randomly through the morphogenic field, it's fine.
Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them?
Seven had asked him about it while they were waiting for Clover to finish crying. He'd had no answer for him then, and still didn't.
All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously.
It was from another you.
I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean?
His mind was a maelstrom of mysteries, clues, theories, and more mysteries. He could barely think.
Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
Yep, we know about that.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of
There's the
things.
morphogenetic field. We access the morphogenetic field.
The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
The interesting thing, though, is in that experiment, they had to test people that were linked to the morphogenetic field. We got the information from ourselves, I think. That's the interesting part. I don't know if that's meant to be possible or not.
And someone did actually die.
And we still have no idea who the dead person from the thing is and how they're they have to be related to this game, because why else would you bring it up?
A girl. Her name was...
Right, Clover, what's her name?
Another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago.
Can she tell us her name, please?
And a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The two murders. Switching clothes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Nonary Game.
Yes. And whatever strange thing was happening to Junpei himself. The maelstrom in his head spat out words and ideas that disappeared back into it almost as soon as he grasped them. But as he struggled through them, Junpei began to realize something. There was something that tied all of them together, and the point connecting the dots...
Zero.
Exactly.
He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything.
What's interesting is he says it's sinking ship, but there was no flooding after the timer ended last time around. We just got gassed and knocked out. So... it makes me wonder, is the ship sinking, or is it just floating in general, and, like, it's just a trick? Just, like, fake danger, you know.
If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
Mm-hmm. Who was Zero? Junpei had the beginnings of a theory. If he could only test it. Or perhaps...
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape.
through the Mini-9 door.
Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes?
Yep.
That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Small 9 door, let's go.
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Yep, we got the digital route.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Now we have Snake.
With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
As they snoked back and forth, Junpei glanced at Snake's left hand. He was wearing a bracelet with a 2 on it.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
It's pretty obvious.
Forget it. Let's just get going.
7 stomped off toward the smaller number 9 door. Clover, Snake, and Junpei followed. Let's go. 7 quickly laid his hand on the red, and asterisk appeared on the screen. There we go. Junpei and the others followed suit and laid their hands on the scanner panel. Alright. Soon there were 4 asterisks on the screen. 7 glanced at them, then laid his hand on the lever of the red.
Alright. You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go. Junpei paused for a moment.
Not yet.
What?
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
Oh, okay.
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever?
What's going on?
I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, alright?
What's he doing?
But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay?
Okay.
Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Junpei looked directly into 7's eyes. The older man looked back for a moment, then nodded.
Fine.
Alright. Yeah, it opens. And there's a door. 7 pulled down on the lever and the door 9 creaked open. Then they waited. 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9 seconds, the door closed.
Alright, that means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
Okay, we knew that. Why did you need to check that?
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
Huh?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
Oh. Okay, let's do it.
So you did know I had it.
Yes, I did, little girl.
I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
Fair enough. Sneaky child. Okay, she reached into one of the pockets of her voluminous jacket and produced a bracelet. Junpei took it from her and turned to 7.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
Oh, hey, Cap. It's really awkward because I actually have a friend that I call Cap on Discord, so that's kind of hilarious.
Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet.
Okay. 5 plus 4 plus 0 is 9. Oh, we're just
Big
testing the...
question is,
Oh,
if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on?
that's true.
Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Ah, so we're testing the bracelet for that reason, and we're gonna find out that the bracelet is a 6 instead of a 0.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet.
There we
And
go.
pull the lever.
However, error. The door didn't open. The red's display read error.
I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
Nope.
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
He just needs to figure out what the number is. He needs to figure out it's the number 6, which is June's number. Which is still very suspicious, but you know. 7 waved his bracelet in front of the scanner panel. Sure enough, a single asterisk appeared on the red. Yeah.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0.
Nope.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Junpei, scan the bracelets with this combination. Okay, so now we need to use the combination that works. It was Junpei, 7, and Cap.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap.
Yep.
If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
There we go.
Hey, it opened!
Yep.
Have the door opened!
Yep.
What? Why? What does that mean?
The bracelet is a 6. Both 7 and Clover seemed rather shaken as they turned to look at Junpei for answers. The door slid heavily shut. Junpei raised an eyebrow.
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
7 plus 5 plus 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9.
But doesn't it say 0?
Yeah, exactly. It's a lie.
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0.
It's an O. It's a letter. It's hexadecimal.
It's a letter O.
Oh.
It's hexadecimal.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
It's hexadecimal.
We figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
Before Junpei could answer, Snake spoke up.
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Exactly.
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with.
What?
Her bracelet was flipped.
Oh my god. So June had 9? June had 9 so she could go through any door she wanted. With the 6, she could go through any door. If she has a 9, you can literally go anywhere. Oh my god. But why would June have the 9? And does she even know that she's got a 9? I mean, surely she probably believes it's a 6, like... I'm so confused right now.
In other words, June's real number is...
9.
9.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up.
Clover grabbed Junpei's notebook and began to write furiously in it.
Here, look.
Junpei leaned over to look at it.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake?
Oh, right, I get it. It doesn't add up. Clover, door 4. 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 is 22. But if that was a 9, assuming that she's 9, it would be 9 plus 3, which is 12, plus 5, which is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17? 12? 17. 17 plus 8 would be 25, which would be... yeah, it wouldn't work. No, that's wrong. No, she can't be 9. That's impossible then, okay.
And that's everything.
But then what else could it be?
I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work.
Something's shady about this. Why would they bring up the fact that June's number bracelet isn't a 6? Like, that's an important point.
If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4.
Mm-hmm.
If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
No.
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
What do you mean? 3's in Santa's been in every single door that June's been in. Why would Santa go... I mean, we know that Santa's 0 because he's the one that kidnapped them. It said it in that video preview. Oh, Santa... Is Santa trying to protect June? But why? What's the motive? I don't know what the motive is.
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that.
His bracelet isn't 3.
His number isn't actually 3.
Huh.
Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Oh, to match up with the doors.
Yeah, sure.
7 took the pen from a confused Clover and began to adjust her calculations.
This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Wait. Okay. 0. Which is right, that means Santa is 0. But why is Santa trying to protect June? What does June even realize this? What's the motive behind this? What has Santa got to gain from this?
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7. Santa's true number wasn't 3.
It was 0.
It was 0.
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6.
God damn.
Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the Nonary Game this whole time.
Yeah.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
He had to have.
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0, if my hypothesis is correct.
I mean, if he acted alone, it would be him. If he acted with someone else, and this is the problem, it would be him and June. Unless... Oh my god, does that mean that June's been playing us? There's more to this. I know there's more to this. It's never this simple. Clover bit her lip. She seemed to be having some difficulty believing her brother's explanation. Junpei? Junpei remained silent and thought.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets.
Yeah, the 9th man.
And if that's the case?
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
I agree. But then what does that mean? The 9th man's bracelet obviously was 9 because Ace could use it. They're let through. Let's go find that dead.
Right there.
Oh, well, okay, cool. Quickly they scan their bracelets. There we go. And the detonator stopped.
Oh,
After pausing for a moment to catch their collective breath, Junpei and his companions headed down the long hallway in front of them.
all right. Let's keep going.
Alright. At the end was a set of stairs leading down into the ship.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
We never went this way before, so I'm wondering if it goes straight to the incinerator or not. They leaned out and looked over the side.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Alright, let's go. After deciding it was safe, they headed down the stairs. Before long, Junpei and his companions found themselves on the bottom deck. They turned left into another hallway, at the end of which they found another door.
Hey, it's a...
And of course there was a symbol engraved over the keyhole. It looked like the sort of harpoon one would use to hunt fish with, the kind with 3 prongs.
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
I guess we have to find it.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
Clearly it wasn't going to open this door.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Yeah,
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah.
there's not much we can do then. After examining the door for a few more minutes, they gave up and headed back down the way they came.
Hey, another door.
Oh. With a little more searching, they found a metal door.
And a card reader this time.
Oh, and this is the Uranus one, I'm pretty sure. The symbol was engraved on the card reader.
It's the Uranus symbol.
So this is where the Uranus card goes.
This is the place.
He muttered to himself and slid the card through the reader. Is this going to take us into the library? That'd be cool. With a heavy metal groan, the door creaked open. Junpei, Clover, Snake, and 7 looked at one another, nodded, and stepped through. The room they found themselves in was full of books. Library. Yay!
Wow!
What a lovely library.
It's totally full of books.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
It looked remarkably like a library, and this is probably an escape the room segment because we're looking for a key. Not the sort of library where large numbers of people came to read books, more the sort of library that was a place to store books. He felt a little overwhelmed by the sheer number of books, but Junpei did his best to speak with authority.
All right. If we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Alright. Huh? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. Oh god. As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. Alright. Here we go. God damn, after an episode of just story, I'm glad we get an escape the room segment. So I'm going to quickly, first things first, check the flowchart. Oh, god damn. Oh, good grief. There is a lot to go. This is going to take a few episodes. Okay, first things first. There's a note on the table. Lights to the books. Huh? What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. One second, I'm closing my window. I'm closing my window and turning on my light. Let there be light into this foul place. Okay, so that was the note that we read, yeah? We can't pick it up? Can't pick it up, okay. There's a coat rack, like a place where you can hang coats and hats and stuff. Well, this one's not too big, so maybe just hats. Bookcase. ERNLPEIUNEDBOHFB. Is this an anagram? What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah, if we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Alright, let's move N there. Let's try and spell nope. Oh no, open! Open here, find bulb. How about this? Hey, looks like putting the books in the right order opened this right thing right up. That was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei! I guess that turned out well enough. So the letters from the titles spell out, open here, find bulb. And we got a powerful light bulb. The light bulb looks like it's brand new. And it's really big, so it'll make a lot of light. Alright, we've got to find a lamp then. Wait, actually, let me... Oh. This one says transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that. Oh, aren't you lovely, Snake? This is empty, nothing much there. I don't want to look there. Well, actually. Do you think we should hold hands where there aren't any handrails? I'll be fine. I can feel vibrations in the floor that tell me where I am. Oh, that's not what I meant. I don't think she was talking to you. Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of It refers to having the ability to travel through time. So time travel. Could have just said time travel and it would have been very simple. This is the place where we just opened the bulb, yeah. It's a theory that posits an invariant quantum field where conformal transformation can take place. Knock it off with the science voodoo stuff. You're trying to put me to sleep? Come on, where do we put this thing in? Oh, the stairs down there. These stairs go down to the bottom floor. Can we take them? That would be cool. Let's just press this. Ah, this is where I want it to be. Let's go down. Okay, this is interesting. Dadkind. What the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary? Leibniz. This book is in German. It looks like it's the complete works of something. I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Sheldrake. I know Sheldrake. Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake... It says Sheldrake. I've heard Sheldrake's name before. I don't remember where, but I know I've heard it. We could put a light bulb down in one of these. 3 lights in this thing. They aren't very bright, though. Hey, didn't we find some kind of really powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't you put it into one of those lights? Yeah. Well, it'll get a lot brighter, but... But if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh? Okay. Well, we've got to look for them, then. What's this? This bookshelf is a sort of a glass inlay. It's pretty big, but there are only 6 books in it. That seems kinda weird. Hey, it looks like there's something on the bottom. I can't really see it, though. The glass is all foggy, probably a light bulb. Okay, in the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around until you got the right ones to open it? What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give it a shot. Wait, what? Oh, 632416. 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 6. 1 and 6. Oh, 5. What? You did it, Junpei. Yay. I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? Okay. Oh, that's a 5, not a 6. I'm dumb. Powerful light bulb. Okay. That's that one done. This iron plate is bolted down. I don't think it's a door. I think it's just a wall. Okay. It's got to be something to do with these. This red book says Dadkind. Dadkind, Owen, Lebanese, Sheldrake. It's got the volume number written on the lower part of the spine. There's got to be something to do with those. I'm not 100% though. Let's check our items. Another powerful light bulb. Maybe there's something upstairs that we missed? The note on the table, lights to the books. Okay. I guess we just need to search... Oh, that's the Darwin guy. Yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book on the origin of the species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution. I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. I learnt about that in school myself. I guess we just gotta check every single bookcase. And find one that looks surprisingly different. This one looks interesting. What's a picture book doing here? It's like about Little League? It does seem a little weird that it's so different from the others, huh? Maybe you want to take it with you? Okay. There's a baseball on this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably baseball Whoa! Pop-up book. H-E-A-D. Head. This is one of those pop-up books, isn't it? It says H-E-A-D. Head. You mean like where my brain is? Okay. Maybe it's something to do with the bookcase downstairs. One of these, maybe? This book says, oh, green? No, this is blue. Yellow. And this is Sheldrake. Sheldrake? Okay, so let's go Sheldrake, Dadkind, Owen, Lebanons. No, that didn't work. That was stupid. I feel like there's more to it. I need to find another book, maybe? I guess let's search upstairs again. Nothing there. This one, maybe? Kitab al-Azif. Man, there's some weird stuff in there. I can't even pronounce it. Who's that? Some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Zared. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Oh, so those are all the cult books and stuff. Yeah, I guess they are. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. Looks like the shelf's all science and technology. Okay. That's the open light bulb. Okay. Energy theory, yeah, we saw that one. Listen to the titles. I'm just gonna skip this flavor text. Black hole hypothesis, gamma ray astrophysics. I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme. This one? Hey, it's another one of those kids' picture books. It looks a lot like the other one we found. What's inside this one? Native Americans. And inside of it, it says... Kill? Guess it's one of them pop-up books, right? Got the letters K, L, R, and K popping out of it. Can't make any sense out of them, though. Large, round, and... Oh, no, 7. Nah, probably not. That's an I. There is clearly an I there. Can I combine it with head? Kill head. Maybe there are more picture books around? I'm not sure. There aren't any other books that look suspicious. None there. None there. None there. Maybe this one? No. That one's Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's the energy theory one. Okay, so I think we've got all the books we can on the top floor. Maybe there's some more on the bottom floor? It's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics! Haha, that's funny. Well, why is that funny? It's like, what? Excuse me. That's offensive. Oh, another one. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kind of nice, you know? Brings back good memories. I guess even people like Seven were kids once. No shit, you little brat! Hey guys, cool it, please. Right, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. I feel like there are 4 of them. It's got a magic wand on it. Okay. So what's inside? Well, aren't you going to open it? Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside, smarter. Whoa! SE something 5. Looks like there's another pocket book. This book has an S, an E, a dash, and a 5 sticking out of it. I might be impressed if I was 5. Oh, what a sick move. Sick burn, Junpei. Right there. Okay. This one's warm? Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry. What's the deal with the sappy stuff? God damn it, 7. Stop ruining my moment. Algebraic number theory. No. Skipping it. Skipping it. Number theory, skip it. No, can we skip it, please? No. No. I don't need to know. I wonder if maybe now we can do something with these. Is there anything we can do with these? Because I'm not 100% yet. God damn it. SE something for... I don't really understand. I'm afraid. A little bit confused right now. Okay. There's nothing else in here still, so... This is still perfect. Okay. Maybe there's just something that I'm missing? Modern Japanese literature? No. Don't want to learn about Japanese literature if I'm being honest. Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about a Riemann? No. No, Clover. No, you... Oh. I'm just... No, the Pythagorean theorem, I don't want to deal with that shit. Pythagoras can go suck it. I hate him so much. I really hate Pythagoras. With a passion. Okay. Okay, there has got to be at least one more picture book around here, because I don't know what to do with the 3 that we've got. I've got no idea. C5 kill head. I don't know. Maybe I can search through them again? An S, an E, a dash, and a 5. This one. L, R, and K. It's a pop-up book. It's got the letter's head popping out of it. Sure enough, the letter's head are out of the book. I'm completely lost, but I know it's got something to do with this. I wonder if it's telling me to... Let me look at this. This could mean heading. Volume 5. And this one was left, right, K. Sheldrake Volume 5? I think it's trying to spell out Sheldrake Volume 5. Yeah, we're missing a pop-up book. There's got to be a pop-up book left. I feel like we're definitely missing one now. 100%. Japanese culture. No picture book. I don't care about it. I don't care about your folklore. At this point, I just kind of want to find this missing picture book that I'm missing, because I'm convinced now. 100% convinced. Whatever I'm missing good, and it's annoying me. Yes, we've seen that. This one says the Golden Rabbit and the Moon. Okay, stuff about Chinese legend. There was none around here. No. This way. Theory. It's the same bookshelf, which is a problem. This shelf. Hypothesis. This one? No. Nothing there. Nothing there. Heritage of Rome. Hellenism. No. Let's not go there. Let's not go to Hellenism. Nothing there. This one? No. Come on. I can't be this dumb, can I? I can't be this dumb. Wait, what? Whoa! What? I didn't even mean to... Okay, that happened. You know, fine, okay. Let's go friggin... I do... Just put the... Just change the light bulbs. Just change the goddamn light bulbs. How? Alright, and now I guess we put the picture books into the light, maybe? 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry about that delay. Alright, that means we just have to do this. And... it's really bright in here. Oh, we placed the books on these. Yeah, how about we put the picture books in there? Like so. Sheldrake 5. I said so. Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrake 5. God, I figured that out before that I was meant to. God damn it. Oh, I actually have to look. I have to look at it in the podium.
Sheldrake 5?
The book.
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Yep.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, Lotus told me about it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
The morphogenetic field theory guy, I'm assuming.
Morphogenetic fields,
Yeah.
which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, about the experiment 9 years ago, bitch.
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access the
Yeah,
first...
skipping it.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
Yeah, but we need to know.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Exactly.
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Thank you very much.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
For whatever reason, I'm in the adventure screen. I don't know why I am. Let's go back into this. Okay. I didn't even realize. I thought I was in the novel screen. Sorry about that. Junpei nodded. With that, they climbed the stairs to the top floor. Snake was silent for a moment after they arrived, then finally crossed his arms and spoke.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well.
You didn't want your identity discovered, obviously.
To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
Oh, okay.
He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
Snake reached into his sleeve and pulled out a small, stiff piece of paper.
That's a Braille card.
Yep.
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
This is the same card.
I thought that card just had some rules for the Nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However,
There was an extra
they
bit.
were not the only thing on the card.
Understandable. None of us could read Braille, so we had no idea.
There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago.
Understandable.
Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Oh.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well,
Snake nodded.
well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
It's an empty threat.
Yeah.
She'd be dead already.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, a apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me.
Yeah, we figured a lot out.
I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff.
I mean, she'd be dead already if that was the case.
She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Snake glanced down at Clover and Seven examining one of the bookshelves.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is 0 is very high.
Oh.
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Okay.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words.
Okay.
If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of
So Santa participated in the first Nonary game.
He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Snake paused and cocked his head, as though he was listening to something very far away. His face looked dark, as though something was weighing on him.
Hey, Snake?
Junpei wasn't quite sure what to say. Snake turned and looked at him.
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment?
Yes, I really do. Stop being difficult.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
And this is what I know.
See.
Yeah.
The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl that died during the experiment.
Yeah.
She told you all that, did she?
Didn't tell her the name of the girl, but she told everything else, yeah. Snake looked down, his face was tight. A slight tremor shook his body as he tried to hide it. He was putting on a good front, but even Junpei could tell that he was holding back something deep and powerful. He made it as if to brush something from his face and looked up at Junpei.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Santa.
Yes.
Is everyone's idea, because if he was in the first Nonary game, he'd want revenge. And it was mentioned in the safe note that they wanted revenge for the innocent lives or something, or the people that died.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes.
Okay. Snake nodded slowly.
The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yep, this is stuff we know.
There were 4 of them running the show.
But not obviously in this timeline. In the context of this playthrough, we don't know this.
Gentaro Hongo,
Ace.
Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido.
Okay.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Ace.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
He's got the same haircut as the guy that was in Ace's... Remember in the last playthrough when Ace chucked the guy that looked like Snake through the door? That's the same hairstyle.
Kubota led the company's research and development division.
Is that the 9th man? And that guy over there, the fat guy with the mustache, that's the guy from the captain's quarters. Oh my god, that's all of the Cradle Pharmaceuticals people dead.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment.
So they got dragged into this and killed as revenge.
Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Understood.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Junpei couldn't shake the sense that he had heard those 4 names somewhere before.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so.
Okay.
Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will.
Okay.
The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Interesting.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize?
Oh.
Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change?
The morphogenetic field.
Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation?
I like how he's listing different puzzles that we've heard before from other people.
Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before.
Exactly.
Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer.
And that's how we got our answers, so we could open the coffin to free Snake.
That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
Morphogenetic fields are real.
But that's just a theory.
No, they're real.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
Yeah.
That's right.
Snake nodded.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem.
Okay.
The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up.
So the more people that understand a problem, the more the answer would be able to come to my mind?
Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
Oh. And say 1 million people were to kill themselves. I can see how this could be used for evil.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen?
I don't know.
If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well.
Right, and Hongo wanted to find this one person.
Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
It's possible.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands?
It's a pretty big, crazy theory, but it's possible.
What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
Oh, and that's why they did the experiments, because they had 2 people, one was a writer, one was a reader, and they both played the Nonary game, one in building in Nevada, and one in the ship. And that's how it worked. Okay, that makes sense. Junpei thought about it for a moment.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
Yes.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began.
Snake suddenly looked very serious.
By the way, Junpei,
Yes?
have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yes, I have. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly.
I totally didn't hear that from someone else earlier.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project.
Oh.
The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret.
Including Clover and this guy, Ace. Not Ace, Snake, sorry.
Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered.
Oh, it's just occurred to me. I don't know if I mentioned this in the other video, but Santa's sister. Santa's sister is probably the girl that died in the Nonary game, because there needed to be a receiver, and there needed to be a transmitter. And regardless of which one he was, he needed a pair. It would have been his sister, there was no other way. So his sister must be the person that died in the experiment. That's sad.
They were kidnapped.
His face barely moved as he spoke.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly.
Damn.
As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting.
Okay, so that means that Clover was good at transmitting
They
then.
were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert.
Okay.
The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields.
The danger and something
The
else.
first is epiphany.
And epiphany, yeah.
The other. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
Funnily enough, that's how we opened your coffin.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted.
Okay.
Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in.
Yep.
They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger.
The Nonary Game, the explosions, the death.
He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary Game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q.
Okay.
Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly.
Okay.
Every detail was exactly the same.
So that the people in Building Q could, communicate to the receivers in the Gigantic and help save them.
Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown.
What an asshole.
Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
Well, that's a random tangent, isn't it?
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
Okay.
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical.
Ah.
Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely.
Okay.
It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q.
I've got a few theories. I'm going to wait until he's done with his explanation, though, to say them.
The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Snake sounded defeated. His half-hearted attempt at derision served only to show how much the story had affected him.
Huh.
Just as Junpei was about to speak...
Hey, Junpei!
God damn it.
Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
Damn it. Seven's voice echoed up from below. Snake took a deep breath and blinked rapidly as if just waking up from a long nap.
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon.
Snake headed for the stairs, but Junpei put out an arm to stop him.
Hold it. There's
Oh?
one more thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Okay.
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Huh?
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it?
Oh, so 2 kids went missing?
Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiments.
So 2 kids were never reported on the news.
After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game with any less, could you?
No.
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Probably.
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
That was Santa and whoever Santa's sister was, because they didn't have any parents. So Santa and the other child is the 2 missing children.
They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi.
So Santa's real name is Aoi.
The sister's name was... Her name was...
Snake couldn't seem to bring himself to continue. It looked as though what he was about to say brought him great pain.
Her name was Akane.
What? It makes so much sense now. It's not a coincidence. This can't be a fucking coincidence.
That was the girl who died.
Yeah, Junpei, we're having the same thing right now. Boom! What? I'm oh.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago?
What?
Then
What?
who is June?
Okay, well, if we're going by the morphogenetic field theory, then maybe this is a timeline where she didn't die and... Oh god, that means that Akane is actually the mastermind because she's working with Santa and they're siblings and they both had the bracelets that were different. She is so the mastermind. Oh, for fuck's sake, she's fucking Zero! She is so Zero!
No. It's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name.
No, Junpei, I'm sorry. There's no way. This is a reveal they kept until the true ending. It's our Akane. Oh my god. This is legit. This is legit.
If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to.
It's not. That's how Akane is linked to the last Nonary game. She apparently died, but she didn't? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but god damn! Oh. Junpei shook his head hard and pulled himself back to reality.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
No, we're fine, we're fine. Then Snake had noticed. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, alright?
Okay. Snake raised an eyebrow but said nothing. He headed down the stairs, Junpei bringing up the rear. Also, I've heard Aoi before, because that name was brought up by Seven in his little amnesiac thing way back when we did the submarine ending. So, Aoi was Santa. So Santa and Seven know each other, which is something important to note. As well.
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Because obviously you know the truth. With every step he took, the cold hard sound of feet against metal dug at his heart. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we, let's just finish this goddamn... Alright, let's just finish this damn room. Alright, let's just finish this room. Let's just get through it. This one, number 5. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. There's a button. I guess we should press it. What does it do? Well, hello. Well, look, it's a way out. Maybe? What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. God damn, that discussion with Snake was very interesting. Oh, man. What is this? This looks like an output monitor. I bet the letters you type in on the keyboard will show up here. There's a keyboard in front of the numbers, and there are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. It's got to be a hint of some sort. X is 10, so 13, 14, 10, 13. 13, 14, 10, 13. 13, 14, 10... Oh. I don't get it. You can only enter letters, and it looks like you can only enter 4 letters. Oh, it's alphanumeric, probably. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Do we get to see the... Oh, we don't get to see the fucking things. Okay. That's annoying. Hint. Okay, alphanumeric. That's 13. What's 13 in base 9, I think it was. Oh, okay, so... If A is 1, B2, 3, C4, D4... Maybe it's just the letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Let's try M. M, N, M, L, K, no wait, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, M, enter. Damn it, wrong. Okay, wrong. God damn it, I don't remember. I don't remember the alphanumerics. What the hell is the point of these Roman... What is Snake doing? These Roman numerals, if you convert them to Arabic numerals, they'll have 13, 14, 10, and 13. True, but this keyboard only has letters, and we can only enter 4 letters. Then why don't you just convert the numbers to letters? Convert the numbers to letters? I don't remember how it... Wait, no, we have a fucking file on it. I'm so dumb. I never bothered to check the file thing. Numerical system chart. In base 10, A is hexadecimal, therefore 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D. D, E, D, A. D, E, D, A. D, E, D, A. No? I'm an idiot. So I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. It's not deader, it's dead. I had it right, I just spelt it wrong. Yay, you did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Whoa, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We've got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up. Alright, let's go. I guess we're going through these. Alright, Handle, it's time we got this over with. Grah! Damn it, I can't get it open. This thing won't even budge. What? Why not? We put in the password, what else do we have to do? Then that means it's the other door? Probably. Alright, let's get this thing open. There we go. We're probably going to be coming out of this room again and then going back to the door, so there's probably a second escape room. Okay. Anyway, the door opened. That's where I'm ending the episode off, guys. If you're enjoying the series so far, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. We have a Patreon link down below and a Discord link if you want to hang out. And if you want to play the Nonary game for yourself and find out what Nonary game character you are, then find out the digital root of the amount of views this video has, and you can find out what character you match up to. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.